Hi, I'm Donna with Donna's Things. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for taking the time joining in, coming to see what we're doing over here on this side of the camera. I really do appreciate it. And of course, if you are returning second time, third time, 40th time, you know my heart. I appreciate you and your time also. So, happy Tuesday, and I am here to continue with my black and white. I had said in one of my videos when I was showing you some fabrics that I was going to go ahead and start a black and white with touches of color collection. Now, this collection is a little bit different. It's just a lot of garments that have black and white and whatever, color scheme I chose. Last week I added a little bit of mustard and a little bit of blue. This week I'm adding a little bit of a pink and red. Now by collection, I just mean because they all have a black and white theme, a black and white background. Normally my collections mean that I have a top, I have a bottom, I might have 2 or 3 bottoms, a skirt, a pair of shorts, and a pants, 2 tops and a jacket. Those things that you can interchange with each other. These garments are pretty much all one-piece garments, not all of them, but pretty much one-piece garments, but they have the same idea, the black and white theme. So I always let you know what I have on. Most of the time what I'm wearing is me made, because my closet is now at maybe like 85% of all of my clothing that I have made. And that happens because I do sew a lot, but as I add pieces to my closet, I remove other pieces, mostly things that have been purchased. And of course, as you guys know, I take the clothing to a shelter somewhere. There's 2 shelters that I can go back and forth with, so that these the ladies that are there get nice garments, whether it's something that I made and I don't wear anymore, I never wore, or of course if it's something that I have purchased. So what I have on today is just a simple skirt. My t-shirt is purchased, but I used McCall's 8193. Of course, you see that it's a dress, but all I did was use the skirt part. It's 3 tiers. I just used the skirt part to make myself a nice black skirt. And you can see it. It has, let me put the camera down just a little bit so that you're able to see it. I have elastic in the waist. Here's 1 tier. Here's the 2nd tier, and here's the 3rd tier, and I love it. I really do love it. So I'm wearing this today just with my white t-shirt, put on a little bit of pinkish colorful jewelry, and I'll be heading out today. I'll be going to the fabric store because I'm short on a piece of fabric on something that I'm making, so I want to get it. Plus, Fabric Hut, as you know, I announced it's Tuesday, and right now they'll be doing Facebook Live. I believe it's at 2 o'clock, and we'll get to see what's on sale. I'm hoping that the knits are back at 40% off, because I saw a few things that I wanted, and the regular fashion fabric at 30% off. But we'll see. If you tune in, Fabric Hut Facebook Live, I believe it's at 2 o'clock. So that's what I'm wearing today. Now, I have 2 dresses that I am in love with. I'm going to show you the first one. Now, I've made this before. This is New Look 6096. I've made it before. This version here. Let's see. Yeah, this version here I made. Now, I will tell you, when I made it before, it fit really nice. The elastic that's underneath here, because this is like the empire waist, they call it. But the elastic that's here was a little bit tighter, which I like it to kind of cup up underneath here on me. You have elastic around the shoulder, the neck, and the back, which is kind of like that peasant style. The dress does have elastic in the sleeve. In this version, I made 2 changes. I left the sleeve fluttery, and I added a piece. It's not really a ruffle. It looks like a ruffle that I added to the bottom. What I did, instead of gathering it, I pleated it. But let me show you the dress. It's all black and white. This is a knit fabric. I'm not sure what type of knit. It does have a little bit of spandex in it. I do remember reading that, but this is what the dress looks like. So it's like an airbrush design. Real simple. Here's your gathered neck and shoulder. Here's the sleeve that it was put in. But, you know, I left it open. Here's your elastic that fits, you know, like under the bust. And then it's long, and you get this bottom piece. So, like I said, it's not a ruffle. I pleated it. I just pleated a piece. I cut a long strip, got it, you know, long as I thought it needed to be. And let's see, I guess I must have cut about 7 inches off, because right now this is at a little bit less than 6 inches. And then, and you know, I'm gonna tell you why I did it. I was looking at the dress. I hadn't tried it on. So I'm looking at the dress and I'm thinking it's short. So before I even tried it on, I said, let me just add this bottom piece. I didn't know if I wanted to ruffle it. I didn't know if I wanted to treat it like a flounce. And then I was like, I don't feel like ruffles. I don't feel like making a pattern for the flounce to fit. So let me just pleat it. And I love it. I managed to get the pleats spaced out evenly all around. Of course, the back looks like the front. But I love this white with the black paintbrush strokes in it. Really nice. I'm very pleased with it, and you'll see pictures of it. It looks really nice on. It fits well, and let me tell you, let me see. Yeah, it's some type of knit. I forgot, but it does have the spandex in it. I want to make sure. Yeah, I used a size 14 on this. I used to like fluctuate between the 12 and the 14, but lately I've just been going ahead cutting the 14 and then working with it from there. Now, some garments, when you know there's going to be a lot of ease, or you know that it's something that's really full, then I'm going to read the finished garment measurements, because the 12, 14 might be too big. There have been times I've had to cut an 8 in different things. So if I feel like I need to do that because of the cut, then I'll do that. But otherwise, I've just been going on and cutting the size 14. My size changes all the time, though. In the summer, I tend to be a little bit more towards the 12, 14. But as we get into the fall, my body just naturally will lose a little bit, and I'm more toward 10, 12. As I get older, that's changing a little bit. So I'm probably like a 12 on average. Now, I'm going to use the word pride, but I'm not prideful. But my pride and joy is this dress right here. Now, when Grace from So Lovely with Grace had her video where she showed Simplicity 9701 Mimi G's bodycon dress. As I said before, I had been looking at that pattern, but I was just thinking it was going to be too fitting and so on and so on. But after Grace did it, I was like, oh yeah, I can do that and make some of the changes or adjustments that she made. So I mosey off to Joann's, and of course they don't have my size. Well, I'm like, okay. So I went through, I went on my phone and just start looking up Mimi G bodycon dresses, and Simplicity 9261 came up. 9261. Here's the back. You can see it really well. You talk about date night. This dress is date night, and I'm gonna tell you, I think again on this one, because I bought the pattern size 8 to 14, and I definitely cut the 14. I needed the 14, but I have to tell you, this is a beaut. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. When I say it fits, it fits. And one of the reasons it fits is because I made it to fit. I was like, yes, date night. Here is the dress. First of all, I love the fabric. And you can see the touches of the red and the pink. And of course, your black and white. So this week is black and white with a touch of red and pink. But look at that dress. Oh my gosh. Now, I know that when we buy clothes or make clothes, each individual feels that way about their clothes. Like you have those, oh my goodness, moments about your clothing. And that's how I'm feeling. And when I tried it on, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, curved stomach and all. So let me tell you a little bit about this dress. So it has this V neckline, which of course it plunges all the way down to here. I of course raised it up because I'm not going to wear a V all the way down here. I would have messed it up by having to put on a tank top or something to come across it. So I just went on and cut it higher. It does have this waistband here. I had a little trouble getting in a perfect point right here so that it would come up here and then come up here in a point. So I kind of rounded it a little bit, and that's the front, and the back has that same piece going across. You can see the back just cut on the fold. Now the sleeve, this is called a flange. It was an additional piece right here that was sewn on. It's top stitched, 3 rows of top stitching. It has nice body weight because it has interfacing in it. And then here's the underarm. So this right here is part of the side front. So here's your front. And then there's a small side front right here that you put on, a side front right here. And then the flange, F-L-A-N-G, goes over it, and it goes right on into the skirt portion of the dress. You have a dart here. You have darts here and here. Of course, this is how it looks when it's on. There's the flange, there's the side bodice, and then you just have the straight skirt going down the back. The front is cut on the fold. There's a seam in the back. There is a split in the back on the pattern. I didn't put the split, but what I did do is when I hemmed it on the machine. I put 2 rows of top stitching, but I am going to put a 3rd row so that it matches with the top stitching that's on here. But this dress is gorgeous. I'm playing around with you, but it is very, very, very pretty. I really like it. It was not hard to make. Like I said, this was just the side front, and then you just attach the flang to it, and that's it. But it fits, it fits, it fits. When you see it in the pattern, I mean in the pictures, I'm sure you will agree with me that this is the kind of dress I'm not wearing at the church. I'm wearing this dress when I'm out with my husband, or maybe I'm wearing this dress when I feel like I want to go to the store and buy a new piece of furniture or something. I have to wear this dress so I get the yes approval for buying the furniture. So yes, that's just a little bit of fun that I'm having. I wouldn't do my husband like that. So those are the things that I have made and want to show you on this video. Those two dresses, the skirt that I have on today. So I have one more video to show you of more of the black and white. And I want to show you, one of the things will be this blouse. I'm not finished yet. This is the Austin, A-U-S-T-E-N. This is the Austin blouse, and I'll post it up there so you can see, because I'm drawing a blank as to which company this is. The pattern was a PDF, but this is the Austin blouse. Yes, it's very sheer, but of course I have something to wear under it. And I am just going to make a simple pink pencil skirt to go with it. That's going to be cute. So you'll see this blouse and skirt next week. The other thing that I am making is, let me get the pattern, hold on. I decided to make this caftan again, the Vogue 1886. I decided to make this again, and it's out of here. This is the knit that I need to go and purchase, because when I decided to put the border on, let it be the little sleeve part, I only had one, so they had plenty of fabric. I'll go get it, but I'm making another one of those. And then you'll see the black and white with the pink skirt. And I don't know, I'm thinking about adding another black piece to it. But that's where I am with all that I am sewing. You guys know I'm just having a good time. So I appreciate you watching. I really, really do. Hit that like button, share my channel. Of course, subscribe if you will. I am seeing the numbers as they increase. I see the likes, I see the comments. You guys know I see the comments because I answer the comments, and if I miss one, eventually I'll find it somewhere and I will respond, because that is very, very important to me. But I do ask that you ring that bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. Be blessed. Have a wonderful day, evening, weekend, wherever you are when you watch this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.